What's up, gang? Today I want to teach you guys how you can get super cinematic with a Canon G7X Mark II. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way down to this bridge. I'm going to pull my car underneath of it for two reasons. A, because it looks cool, and B, because I don't want to get my camera wet. First thing we're going to want to do is dive into the menu and get our camera settings correct. You want to shoot in 60 frames per second, and that means you have to double your shutter speed to 1/125th of a second. So what you're also going to want to do is jump into a neutral color profile in your menu. That's going to help you when it comes time to color correct your footage. So let's go ahead, we're going to dive in and we're going to change our settings over to 60 frames per second with a neutral color profile. Here we go. First things first, we're going to take all of our footage, all of our B-roll footage that we shot earlier today, and we're going to interpret this footage down to 30 frames per second. So let's go ahead and we'll select that. Go ahead and right click, interpret footage, and we want to hit assume this frame rate, and we need to go to 29.976. All right, so all of our footage is now 30 frames per second. Let's go ahead and we're gonna lay down our edit. So here's our first clip, lights turning on, and then we're gonna jump into some wider shots just to establish our setting, something like this. I just have a still shot right here. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to keyframe some movement into this shot. I left it steady on purpose, and we're going to keyframe some movement in here. So we have to scale up, and inside of here, what we're gonna do is we're going to keyframe our left and right. We're going to find the edge of the frame. We're going to put a keyframe in there, and then we'll go down a little bit and we'll put another keyframe on this side, and we'll just take that keyframe and we'll drag it to the end of the clip. All right. So now that we've got our movement in on this shot, these are all just basic thoughts and basic ideas right now. We don't even have any music in here, but we want to go ahead and start laying down some basic thoughts. So now that you guys are in tune with interpreting the footage and using different shots to convey a scene, let's go ahead and we're just going to stick with these two clips right now, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some color to these clips, and then we'll go ahead and we'll bang out a full edit in like a hyperlapse type situation, so I don't take up too much of your time. So there it is, guys. Like I said, it's all about calculated movements, moving slow. Even though we're shooting in 60 frames per second, you still just want to be as steady and as slow as possible, and that is going to give you the best B-roll that you could possibly shoot. That, along with the color profile and the 60 frames per second, you're going to get great stuff, especially if you have the camera set up for a great depth of field. So out there in the field, we went ahead and we took our aperture down to 1.8 to give us the best depth of field that we could possibly get. Now, because we took it down to 1.8, it was too bright. So we went ahead and we added our neutral density filter, and everything worked out perfect. So if you guys have the G7X Mark II or the G7X or even a point and shoot camera, all of these principles still apply. You can go out and shoot some really awesome stuff. If you guys enjoyed that video, go ahead and hit that like button, slam that subscribe button if you want to see new content from this channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday podcasts are a thing, they are happening, and I hope you guys enjoy them. We'll see you later.